Love the art in yourself and not yourself in the art. Work, hone your craft, master your skill, enjoy your successes in whatever doses they may come. But do not fall in love with the poster and image of yourself, the fame and the fortune. If that's what you are falling in love with, then you are doomed to fail. Love the creative expression and the exciting opportunities it can bring. Be wary of anything else. As we begin to make progress on our journey towards becoming the very best version of ourselves, it's only natural that we start to get heady. We start to feel there's something special about us, that we are better than others. As we put our finances in order, as we are more disciplined to save, we spend less than we earn, and we watch the money pile up in our accounts. It's very possible that we develop this sense of superiority when we meet someone else who is still struggling financially. For the person who walks out and has probably lost a considerable amount of weight, the six packs are beginning to show. Somehow unconsciously, for everyone that you meet or see, the first thing you probably notice is their size. Do they look trim? Do they have a flat tummy? We now find ourselves saying things like, why can't they work hard? Why can't they be as disciplined and as committed as I am? Why can't they put their affairs in order and take charge of their lives like I'm doing? It's like we're saying, look at me, look at how awesome I am. I'm better than you. I'm more hardworking, disciplined, I'm more committed than you are. We begin to enjoy the attention people pay to us because we are now making progress. The interesting thing is that we now even look forward to it. We expect people to praise, to applaud, and to cheer. It's all about me, myself, and I. However, I've come to discover that on our journey towards high performance, there's nothing that hinders our growth like having this mindset of self. It's big trouble ahead if the goal and the focus is to satisfy self, because self will not satisfy us for long. So it's about shifting our attention, shifting our focus. What do we do as we make progress on our journey towards high performance, becoming the very best version of ourselves? We refine our gifts, sharpen our skills, master our craft, and get bigger opportunities to do greater things. What do? We keep in mind that all those things is not necessarily for us or about us. It's for those we serve. Love the art in yourself and not yourself in the art, is the way Bryan Cranston of Breaking Bad fame puts it. Work, hone your craft, master your skill, enjoy your successes in whatever doses they may come. But do not fall in love with the poster and image of yourself in the movie, winning an Oscar, the limo, the perks, the fame, and the fortune. If that's what you are falling in love with, then you are doomed to fail. Love the creative expression and the exciting opportunities it can bring. Be wary of anything else. In other words, if we are really going to fulfill our potential for high performance, we need to understand that it's about the challenge and not the six packs. The six packs are great, but the six pack isn't an end in itself. It's simply a means to an end. The goal is not to have six packs so that we can take cool photos for the gram, so that everyone can see how awesome we are and how much better we are than them. The goal is creative expression and to add value to the lives of those around us. We should be kings in our minds, but do the work of a servant. And what do we do as servants? Love people. We love people for who they are. We do not pick on people, jump on their faults, or criticize their mistakes. We are easy on people because we realize that everyone has their own history to deal with. Let them be. Having this mindset of service is what helps our life to grow and to expand, so that we have more opportunities to serve and to give. It was exactly this mindset of service and giving that helped me to prepare for run and actually finish the 2020 Lagos City Marathon. It was while running the race that I realized that there's a big difference between fact and fiction. All the while I had imagined Marathon D-Day to be this long stretch of crowd cheering us on until we got to the finish line. I never imagined that there would be long stretches of the road where there wouldn't even be one single onlooker in sight. The third mainland bridge was 13 kilometers, and for a major part of that stretch there wasn't a single person in sight. So you are all alone running. There are runners ahead of you, runners behind you, but you are all alone with your thoughts. It's in moments like this that the feelings of giving up can weigh really heavy on you, because you are all alone with those thoughts. There's no one to support you, to encourage you, and especially when you are a person that looks forward to approval from others, that that looks for the spotlights, the bright lights, and the cheering fans to pat you on the back with their likes, their shares, and their comments. So how do we find the strength to continue on our journey? How do we find that strength to keep pushing to becoming the very best version of ourselves? Is by realizing that we need to move that spotlight from self to the process, the craft, the work, the creative expression, and to those we serve and bless. The praises, the applause, the pats on the back are just simply fringe benefits. If they come, great. If they don't come, still great. In fact, if it is negative feedback that eventually comes, wonderful. We are solid, unmoved, and unshakable as ever. To live a life of no excuses, a life where we exceed limits, smash records, and go on to be those high performers that God has created us to be. It's very helpful for us to remember that dreamers fantasize their self-importance. They think they are smarter than a whole college faculty. The purity of gold and silver is tested by placing them in fire. The purity of a human heart is tested by giving it a little fame.